What's happening, guys? Gemma here and back again for another video, and this video was recommended by my good friend Lewis, one of my subscribers and followers and friends, and Lewis wanted to know what were my initial thoughts around Dark Souls 3. Okay, so before we kind of get to that, just a bit of background. So Dark Souls 3, I got the Apocalypse edition, so it's steelbook and the soundtrack included, along with the kind of little, I don't know if the standard version gets it, but there's a Prima short kind of strategy guide involved. So obviously this is in the slipcase. Initially, tangibility wise, fantastic. It costs no more than the standard edition, but is it any good? Now, I'm going to pop it there. Historically, I've been shit at Souls games. Demon Souls was my first back in 2010, I believe. I didn't get it. I thought it was crazy, ridiculously difficult. I wasn't particularly into RPGs at the time. My experience of RPGs extended no further than Oblivion, much more user-friendly. Then I moved on to Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2. Again, shit, absolutely shit. Great games, I wanted to be good at them, I didn't understand them. I was just whatever. I gave up on Dark Souls 2 after about 4 hours of playing it. It's still downstairs on the PS3. Okay, so Dark Souls 3, where does that leave me? Now, if you're like me, somebody that struggles with the Souls series, put that to one side. Dark Souls 3 is definitely not a shit game. It's phenomenal, and I'm going to dive into that, and I'm going to tell you about some of my experiences with it over this week. For me personally, I found it a little bit more user-friendly than previous Souls games, and Bloodborne as well. Let's not forget Bloodborne in this, although it's not a Souls game. It's user-friendly, and I've been saying to myself, why does it feel that little bit easier? And I don't have an answer for it that would be any, carry no objectivity. For me, maybe it's just because I've developed as a gamer, I don't know. But what I have started to do, which I've never done in Souls games previously, is I've started to summon phantoms. And I really, there was kind of like 4 of us playing the other night. Obviously I've never met these people because you can summon phantoms the same as you could in Dark Souls 2. NPCs that just spawn in your world from theirs and just help you on whatever part of the quest you're in. And I found that really, really exciting. I found it fun, and it made me realise something. Souls, for me, I want it to be a co-op experience. So in the description, I'm going to link my PSN, and if you guys want to co-op with me on Dark Souls 3, add me. It's again in the description. It'll probably be on the screen here, and by all means, please put your PSN in the comments as well. I'd love to get on a Twitch stream with some of you guys on co-op. I just think it's more rewarding. And I beat the second boss first time, not because I'm any good, but because there was 4 of us working together, and it was flipping brilliant, and I loved it. So I want to know, for you, is it a single player experience, or do you prefer to play it on co-op? I admire the people that play it single player. I think I'm going to struggle in certain places. Although it's, I've got through quite a bit. I've probably put 5 to 7, in that bracket, 5 to 7 hours into this. I think I'm at level 17. I'm a knight, and what I like about the knight, and this is the mistake I think I've made with previous Souls games. Typically with RPGs, I'd go with like a mage. I pick mage because I'm all about kind of magic and the flamboyancy of, casting crazy spells, and I think initially that puts you at a disadvantage because your armour is crap. So I just thought I'd change tactics a little bit on this. So I've got a huge shield, it's very, very strong, and I started out with a long sword, so already I think right off the bat I was a level 14, and I've slowly progressed. I think I'm a level 18 now, and my tactic, as many of yours would be, is to kind of replay the easy areas, gather souls, replay it again, because obviously when you spawn back at your fire, at your kind of base, your little camp, all the NPCs, all the enemies respawn, and you can just go through it again. So that's kind of like an old Souls trick, isn't it? Just to go back, and then I'd go and level up, infuse my weapons with, stones so they're a bit more clout, and just sell a load of shit that I don't need. So that's what I've been doing, and it's worked really, really well for me. Now I've got the guide, and typically I wouldn't sit with guides on my lap and go through games, but you know what, I've been picking up some pretty decent tips. Let me kind of grab it here. You'll see that it's got a little bookmark in it. So I'm trying to kind of get the best out of my Souls experience, and rather than give up after 4 hours, I'm really wanting to put some time into it. And I'm going for it. I'd love to complete it. I've never completed a Souls game, and again, drop me, you know, link me up on PSN, and hopefully we can get some co-op going. So let me just put this guide back here, guys, where it's going to balance on the 360 games. There we go. So what else can I say? So this is the first, I mean, obviously we had Bloodborne on the PS4 and Xbox One, but Souls-wise, this is the first Souls game on next-gen consoles. Now, graphically, obviously it looks a lot better. The draw distances, I've noticed quite a bit, actually. Even the detail on the draw distances are absolutely phenomenal. Glitches, yeah, it's packed full of glitches, and, you know, so I'm kind of like roaming around, got my longsword, got my shield, and, you know, at times you'll go through a door and your sword will just slip through the door. You know, things like that, but I think, you know, with future patches that will be sorted out. And sometimes the gameplay is so frantic, it's so fast that you don't really notice the glitches as much. So I'm super, super happy with it overall. And please, guys, please share some of your experiences. How far in are you? What class are you? Are you struggling with any aspects of it? Are you going to completely avoid this? And a lot of people have been saying no, no, no. But give it a go, seriously, give it a go. It feels more user-friendly. I can't put my finger on why. I'm hoping to decipher that as I continue to play. But please let me know. And if you have any tips whatsoever, again, please share, message me, tweet me. Just I love that we can get, you know, a bit of a community feel going through this video. So there we go. I've ranted pretty, you know, I'm kind of out of breath almost ranting that much about Dark Souls 3. But again, thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate the support. Please like, comment and subscribe. Have a great weekend, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. My name's Gemma. Take care, and I'll see you soon.